I guess the other bit of news is the Pacers have kind of formally announced they're open for business. Like, we're tearing it down. I commend them. Why linger in the bottom of mediocrity? And so now Warrior fans are kind of salivating at the thought of adding Myles Turner here. And my guy on Twitter, he added me to a discussion why Myles Turner wouldn't be a great fit for the Warriors. The guy that made the thread started off by trying to sell me that Kevon Looney is a better finisher at the rim by the numbers. Listen. Kevon, I don't think there's been a player in league history who has been served up at the rim like Kevon Looney. What do they call it? A silver platter? Oh, he served him up on a silver platter. Kevon Looney has a platinum platter. So I don't care what type of numbers you run out. No, sorry. Looney is not better finishing at the rim than Myles Turner. You've got to use some context here. That's absurd. You're telling me if Myles Turner is lingering in the dunker spot and all those spots that Looney's at, he's not going to be able to finish better than Looney? Stop it. Stop it. You haven't watched Myles Turner. Now, granted, my guy who started the thread, I understand it. He's making the argument. The point is to have conversation. So I get it. I get it. But listen, man, is Myles Turner a potentially great player at, 25, 26? Of course not. Otherwise, he wouldn't be available. But I think it's a safe bet that if you look at his skill set, his age, his circumstances, you put him on this Warriors team, he's going to get the Wiggins touch. He's going to get the Wiggins touch, right? And so I would definitely be willing to bet on that. Is he like, are we getting young Evan Mobley? Like, no, of course not, right? There's flaws there. But, I think that you got to add some context to some of these statistics. And if you put Myles Turner in the Kevon Looney role, he's going to look crazy good. He's going to look crazy good, man. So I think more of the question is, what is the cost? Of course we want to add Myles Turner, right? But at what value, right? Because if you have to give them all our young players the kitchen sink, then of course not. You don't want to. I think the question is for Warriors fans, it's going to cost one of the two young guys, right? Kuminga or Wiseman. Who you giving up? Who you giving up? And for me, look, he seems like a great kid, but I'm packing Big Jim's bag. They got rid of that nickname. No, I'm sending Wiseman. And I'll tell you why. Because with Kuminga and just this little bit of time that we've seen him on the floor, he's shown us two things that Wiseman hasn't. A feel for the game and an it factor. And there was a play late in that Orlando game where he kind of dribbled, he ripped through the first step and finished on the other side of the rim. It might have been the fastest first step I've ever seen from a player that size. And what is he, 6'8"? And they and they zoom in on him and he has this smile on his face like, yeah, I know I'm special. I got it. I know. And, Wiseman doesn't have that, man. Now, the potential of an all-star 7-foot center is more tempting, right? Is the ceiling higher? Maybe. But I'm just willing to bet on Kuminga because of the feel and the it factor. And I know that that's super arbitrary, but that's how I feel. What about y'all? Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments here on YouTube. You can at me on Twitter. Who are you giving up, Kuminga or Wiseman, in this Myles Turner deal? Maybe you don't want Myles Turner. Maybe you want Sabonis, which I think would cost more and doesn't alleviate the rim protection. Did we talk about that last episode? Yeah. So you know where I stand with that.